guys, I've finally come to the end of my Project Pan Finish 11 by 11, so I thought I would share with you how I got on, and I'll be doing a quick update on my Pan That Palette challenge as well. If you're interested in any Project Pan videos, if you want to see kind of my journey through this Project Pan or any previous Project Pans that I've done, I have a playlist on my channel, so I'll leave that link below if you want to check that out and kind of watch through all of the Project Pans that I've done and see how I get on. But yeah, I'm going to start off with how I've gotten on with finishing up the 11 products that I set out to finish up 2 months ago. Was it 2 months or was it 3 months? Maybe it was 3 months. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it was 3 months. So, where to start? Starting with the perfume, I did finally finish this up. There wasn't much left, but this did keep hanging on until the very last day. But I did manage to finally finish this one up. So that is done. It's all gone. It was nice enough. Probably wouldn't repurchase it. I'm kind of over the scent now, but it was nice enough. Nice kind of easy everyday wear kind of scent, but that is now done. The Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum Foundation I obviously used up in the first month and a half, which you guys know, so that is done. I absolutely adore this foundation. I will be repurchasing this at some point. I just need to finish up a couple of other things first, but absolutely adore this. So that's now been used up. The concealer, this is the Bourjois Healthy Mix Concealer. This one, I will show you where the progress marks are, if it will focus. So I started this mark here, that was the first update, that was the second update, and now this is where I'm up to. So the way I've been using this up, which I mentioned in the last update, is I've been using this as kind of in place of my foundation, just applying this onto the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, I think it is, and just buffing that over my face, and that's worked okay. So yeah, that's how far I got up to. I did say that I wanted to, kind of changed the end goal in my last video and said I wanted to use up to about here, so I'm almost where I said I'd wanted to get to, so I'm happy with the progress on this. And if you saw my empties for October, you'll know that I had to get rid of a concealer because it was too light, so this is now my only concealer for under my eyes. I have another concealer that I use for kind of any redness around my face, but this is my under eye concealer, and this is the only one that I have, so I'm not too worried about the fact that I haven't finished this up, so I'm going to keep using this for under my eyes. But yeah, that's the update on that one. So moving on to cheap products, I have my e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzing Powder Duo, and this is the update on this one. So hopefully you can see. I haven't managed to finish this one up, but I have made a lot more progress on the bronzer, and I've even made some progress on the blush as well, so I'm really pleased with how this one's gone. I will be putting this away now, probably until next year. The bronzer is now a little bit too dark for me, and the blush, I've just kind of gotten tired of using it after using it every day for 3 months, but I'm really pleased with how the progress has gone on these two. So yes, really happy with these. And it's kind of getting a bit hard to use the bronzer now in particular because it's all kind of around the edges, and I don't have anything to repress powder products. Maybe I need to look into that, but for right now I'm not all that fussed about it. Like I said, the bronzer is a little bit too dark for me now, so this will be going away until next year, but really pleased with how I managed to get on with that one. I didn't think I would be able to get through that much product in 3 months, so really pleased with myself for sticking with this and getting that much done. Next is the eyeshadow from the Sleek Storm palette, and it was the lighter of the two matte brown colours. So as you can see, I still have a little bit of product around the edges, but it's really difficult to get my brush in there to get it out, and like I said, I don't have anything to repress powder products, so I'm calling this one done. To me that's done. I won't try and keep using it. If I was to ever use up an eyeshadow that much, I would consider it done anyway. So yes, that is another one done from my Project Pan. The eyeliner I was using up was the Too True Twist and Line Eye Definer in shade 7, and on my little progress paper, where is it, this one here, I will show you what the progress is. So obviously it started at here, that was the first update, that was the second update, and this is now where I have gone up to. So I've used about half of that product up from where I started, so I'm happy with that. That was my goal from my last update. Obviously haven't managed to finish it, but I am really pleased with the progress that I made. And like I said last month, the way I have been using this up is by using it kind of as an eyeshadow base, so just applying it all over my lid and kind of blending it out with my finger and then applying eyeshadows over the top of it. So that was a really great way of trying to use up eyeliners. If you are interested in using up an eyeliner, try that out. I don't think it'll work for every eyeliner, but definitely for the more creamier ones, then that might be worth trying. But that was the progress on that one. The mascara I was using up was the Volume 1 from My Little Beauty, and I actually finished this up shortly after filming my last update. So this is now another product out of my collection and done from my project pan, so really happy with that. This was a really nice mascara actually. It did get a little bit too dry towards the end and kind of a bit smudgy and flaked a little bit, but on the whole this was a really nice mascara, so I was glad that I got to get a full use out of that. I was also trying to get some use out of the Rimmel eyebrow pencil in Hazel. So the update on this one, as you can see, I haven't finished it yet, but I started up here, first update, second update, and then I've made a teeny tiny little bit of progress on it for this last update. So not so great on the finishing it up factor, but given the fact that it was basically a brand new pencil, I'm not surprised that I wasn't able to finish it up. I don't like to draw in my eyebrows very heavily anyway, so there was no way that I was going to finish it. I don't really know why I included it. I kind of just wanted to get some use out of it, so I'm happy with the use that I got out of it. I'm not sure if I'll continue using it or not. It was a nice pencil to use, very easy. You didn't have to push too hard to get it to apply, and didn't apply too darkly either, but it's just a little too warm toned for me. It just, I don't know, I wasn't a big fan of how it made my eyebrows look. It was okay, and it did just kind of give my face a bit more of a polished look by using it, but I'm not sure if I'll keep using that or not. I'll keep it in my collection for now, and maybe try and get some more use out of it, but I'm just thinking the tone isn't quite right for me. So if you have any recommendations of eyebrow pencils that you think would suit my colouring, please let me know in the comments below. It doesn't have to be an eyebrow pencil, it can be a gel or a powder, or I'm actually really interested in trying the new Freedom pomades. They look really good. I'm just not sure if there's a shade in there that would suit me, but if you have any recommendations, like I said, let me know in the comments below, because I would definitely be interested in seeing what you guys think. What's next? Next is the Cherry Chapstick, which I didn't manage to finish this one up either. I thought I would finish this up. I thought this would be really easy to finish up, but like I've mentioned in previous updates, this kind of dries out my lips if I use it too often. So I've kind of forgone applying it at night time, and I've just been applying it in the morning before I apply lipstick. So the update on this one is this here. So that was my start line, my first update, second update, and again a small little line for the last update. So I've used again probably about half of that. So yeah, kind of happy with the progress on that, kind of a little bit disappointed because I did think I would be able to finish up and I haven't, but I'll keep this around and I will continue using it. Maybe I'll pop it in my handbag or something to apply on the go as and when I feel like I need it. It does have an SPF of 15, which is great, but yeah, this is kind of the one thing that has kind of disappointed me in this project, because I did think that this would be really easy to get through and it hasn't been. So I will keep this around, I will finish it up at some point, maybe it'll be in a future project pan, who knows. And then the last product for this project pan is the MAC Plush Glass in Butterfly Dream, or is it Butterfly Pie? No, Butterfly Dream. I always forget the name of this one. And as you can probably see, I haven't managed to finish this one up either, so I'll show you the update on the sheet. So starting mark, and then the first and second updates are the same line, and you can see the tiniest little marking there for the finish. So I didn't really use this one much over the past couple of weeks. I didn't have a lot of time to use it up to really get much progress, and you use such a small amount at a time, you don't really get to make that much progress on it. I don't tend to reapply lip products throughout the day either, so it's kind of just I apply it in the morning and then that's it. So I was never going to get that much use out of it, and to be honest, it was quite sticky. It's quite a sticky lip gloss, which I didn't like, and at the moment I've kind of fallen out of love with lip glosses. I've got a ton of lip glosses in my collection, and I just don't ever reach for them, so I'm calling that one done, and it's kind of getting past its expiry date now and starting to smell a little bit off, so I won't be using that anymore. I will be back to macking that. So yeah, that's that one done. So that is my project pan. So let me just count up how many products I actually managed to finish up. So I managed to finish up these 4 products in their entirety as far as I'm concerned, and then obviously the MAC lip gloss I'm calling done, even though I haven't finished it, so that one's kind of a fifth, but not really, which means I didn't quite do half the number of products, which is kind of disappointing. But if you've seen any of my previous project pans, you know that I don't ever manage to complete them. So yeah, I don't know when I'm going to be doing my next project pan. I'm going to give myself a little bit of a break just to chill out and use some of my other products up, because because I've been focused on these products, I haven't been reaching for other things in my collection. But yeah, that's where I am for now. So I'll now show you the update on my Pan That Palette challenge. So for those of you that might not know if this is the first video that you're seeing, I'm actually trying to pan the Maybelline Designer Chocolate Squad, and this is my update. So if you haven't seen where I started from or any of the previous updates, then like I said, I will leave a playlist linked below to all of my previous project pan videos, so you can check that out if you're interested. But here is the update on this one. So hopefully you will be able to see the progress. I've used quite a bit more of the taupey shade up, which is great. I've also been trying to use up some more of the rose gold a bit more recently, so that's got a bit more of a dip going on. The brown has actually got quite a bit more of a dip in it than it did previously. I don't know if you're going to be able to really tell on the camera, but in real life I can tell much more of a dip going on in the brown. And the white even has a tiny little bit of a dip going on. I don't think you'll be able to see that one, but where I've been using that as an inner corner highlight and kind of dipping my brush into that, I've got a tiny little bit of a dip going on in that. So pleased with the update on this one. But obviously I still have quite a ways to go if I want to finish this up by the end of the year. I've got what, just over or just under a couple of months now to go. So that was now making me a little bit nervous, but obviously because I was focusing on using up the eyeshadow in my project pan, I haven't really been focusing on this one too much. So hopefully now I can fully focus on this one and get this used up. And I'm thinking I'll just kind of alternate. I'll use each of these colours as the main colour in my look, and hopefully make a bit more progress on each of them, rather than just focusing on the one and then having a couple of shades that I don't really touch. Maybe that will work. If you have any recommendations, please let me know. The white, actually, I used that over the top of the Maybelline Colour Tattoo in Metallic Pomegranate, and that looked really pretty. So yeah, I might try using this with different coloured bases underneath and see how I get on, just to create a few different looks and different variations. But that's the update on that one for now. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you did, and click subscribe if you're not already. Check out all of my links below. And yeah, I will be back in about a month's time with another update on this guide before the final finished project challenge. So I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys! For beauty favourites, I have a couple of lipsticks here that I've been wearing a lot this month. The first one is MAC's Fanfare, which is one that